Tom Grennan, how's it going, mate?
Very well, mate. How are you?
Good. Last time I talked to you, you were in the back of a car zipping around London somewhere. But in fairness, you gave me a load of time to chat, and you've got lots of stories. I loved the crack that you had, and actually, being honest with you, it's reflected in your music as well, the personality and the energy. But what I want to check with you, is how was Cork? Because you played live at the Marquee, or you played up in Musgrave Park, I think it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was great. It was great. Like always, the Irish crowds bring the energy, and just so good to be back in Ireland, and the support I've got over there is crazy, and it's just mad to think that I go back to Ireland to play shows now, not to see family. Do you know what I mean? It's mad.
Well, that's the story I got out of you last time, was the relatives in Offaly and like, you know, your childhood summers spent over there. Like, you know, you probably know the terminology better than I do. Spading the turf, or I don't know, doing
going to the bog and shifting turf.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. But what I didn't realize when I chatted to you last time was that you're a tasty footballer as well.
Yeah, I'm all right.
And I read that you got cleaned out at a charity event. Someone famous cleaned you out as well, was it, or a proper footballer?
Patrice Evra, yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, torn all my ligaments in my ankle, but I'm a United fan, so he did send me a nice message after, just to say I love this game, and sometimes it happens in this game, but. Listen, he's a legend, and he didn't mean it.
Well, I was looking at it thinking like, oh man, that's like a bit of a bummer for the gigs.
Yeah, it's been a bummer for the gigs. It's been hard work, and I've just been having to just do it and kind of just go through the pain. I should have been in a boot for 6 weeks, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't let people down. I didn't want to not do the shows, and
it must be hard to not let the adrenaline take over and not like bounce around anyway, even though Patrice Evra tore your ligaments. It's a class story, in fairness.
It's a good story, but it's a sore one at that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He's I don't know, did you get to talk to him much? No, you got a message off him, but he's a bit of a character himself. I don't know if you saw on TV, he was doing this like Wim Hof ice challenge thing. And
yeah.
No, he wouldn't come.
Go on.
He wouldn't come out of it. He obviously gets in the zone and gets like psycho level.
Yeah. No, he's an athlete for sure, and he has that mentality. But we hung out for like 5 or 6 days, and he's a legend, man.
Oh, did you? Nice. Brilliant. So set the scene for me. What was this game? This was like a charity kind of like celebrities and ex-footballers thing. Where was it and how was it? Because I think you scored a screamer, did you?
I did score, yeah. So last year we played at Etihad Stadium, which is Man City's, and then this year we played at the London Stadium, West Ham's ground, and raised over £15.5 million for charity. So a big number, and it helps so many people and so many children across the world. UNICEF do such great work, and just to be involved is class, man.
I probably shouldn't keep plowing the furrow of football and talk about the music, because that's the point. But it is interesting to me.
No, I'd rather talk about football, mate.
Are you United man because of your old man? Because actually, I've met a few people London-based who are United fans, and I know that's kind of like part of the teasing that goes on about United fans and stuff. But my brother lives in Manchester, and he says it's a myth to say that Manchester United fans are all from somewhere else other than Manchester. He says that is not the case.
No, like my dad was a Man United fan. All my cousins and all that were United, and it was either Liverpool or United. And I got given a Man United baby girl when I was young, and that was just it. I was attracted to the Red Devil.
There you go. I ended up a Spurs man for my troubles. So that's been an interesting one.
Not a bad club. I like.
I like Spurs, but not a great club for winning trophies unless they're pre-season trophies. All right, okay, that's it. Just in case Kira jumps in now and goes, Dave, you're supposed to be talking about the single. Listen, a little bit of love, like what a phenomenon of a song that was. Remind me again, love it, love the energy, and this similar all these nights has a lot of energy, and I mean, must have gone down a treat live, and I'm mad I missed you.
Yeah, I've not played it live yet, actually, Dave. So I'm looking forward to that, but. Yeah, it's gone down a treat. I feel like everybody needs this this kind of song. It's just uplifting, up tempo, gets people singing, dancing, and we all know that we're living in just a bit of a mad world, like, and it's tough times for a lot of people. And I've just been given this opportunity to be able to make music, and I'm just a normal lad, and I just want people to have a good time like I'm having. So
yeah, because like actually, I'm slightly remembering the story you told me the last time as well, that like you were singing in a pub, and like someone said, hey, why don't you come in and record some tracks? And like 10 weeks later, you were performing to like 60,000 people, like 5 minutes away from where you'd been. It was some kind of crazy quick turnaround like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the one, mate. That's the one. It's been a mad roller coaster of a ride.
So just remind me again, who was it heard you in the pub, and how was it that you turned around so quickly to be out performing in front of so many people? Or what was that quick turnaround?
Oh, it was just a record label who heard me in a pub, and then Chasing Status got on board, and yeah, went from there, man.
Magic.
I've told the story 100,000 times, and I think people like, we've heard that one, Tom. What's next? Do you know what I mean?
That's why I led with the football one and the Patrice Evra ligaments. Although in this day and age, everybody probably has seen and spotted that story around the place as well. Nothing stays stum for long really these days. So if you dream collaborations, you've probably done a few collaborations, Chasing Status obviously being one. Who else are the sorts of acts you'd like to work with? And is that an important thing, do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a massive thing, like when artists come together. I've got a song coming out with KSI in the next couple of weeks. Nice. Which is going to be great. And mate, honestly, like if any artist wants to work and if they're into what I'm doing, I'm into what they're doing, like it's a done deal. Like I love working with all sorts of different artists, all sorts of different genres. But right now, if I could work with anybody, it'd be like Burna Boy. Love Burna Boy.
Nice. Yeah. Right. Okay. Last question, and I'll leave you kick back. Hopefully, kick back for the rest of the day. No, what's your plans? Have you a busy one?
No. I've got to work, man. I've got a gig and everything today. So. Oh. Yeah.
So is that how days are? Yeah, I'd imagine. Yeah. Is it like, I mean, how press? Anyway, look, I won't even ask you. I'm sure press can be a pain in the.
No, that's all right. Listen,
no, I don't mean our chat. I'm sure we're having the crack, but just your schedules. Your schedules can seem long. It's like, an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But okay, last question then. And I'm sure, listen, I'm sure all the gigs have their own magic to some degree or other. But are there one or two highlights that you'd pick out from your summer so far in terms of where you've been or how it's been, or for whatever particular reason, size of crowd, energy, sun, whatever it was?
The whole of the summer, to be fair, like. I've been doing like a lot of festivals, and you can see like the progression and how things have kind of like gone on into a different gear. So honestly, every gig has just been pretty special, man.
And when you do bounce around on the foot and you get backstage, are you popping painkillers or is it getting better?
I'm popping a few little ibuprofens here and there, but it's all right, man. I've got to get an injection in it tomorrow, so I should be all right after that.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Patrice Evra Did My Ankle. There's the album title. Possibly not a great album title, but you can
I love this game. Album.
I love this game. There you go. Nice one. Listen, Tom Grennan, always a pleasure to chat to you. Based on the convo we've had before, I don't feel it's too much of a stretch to consider you as an Irishman, or as an honorary or adopted, or not even adopted.
Too right. It runs through my blood. I'm fully Irish.
So we're delighted to see your success and more of it, and we'll chat again in the future.